or our churches. It's in our neighborhoods and in our homes. I'm only 21 years old, and my life has been plagued with gun violence. When I was 3 or 4 years old, my father was shot, and he is now paralyzed from the waist down. My whole life, I have watched him struggle to do the simple things in life that people take for granted, but very rarely ask for help. All I remember of my father, or ever will remember of my father, is him being in a wheelchair due to a gun. He won't even be able to physically walk me down the aisle when I decide to get married because of the bullets that a lot of people claim are for sport. Fast forward to my senior year of high school, 6 days before my prom, I got a phone call telling me that a 14-year-old friend of mine was shot and killed by another 14-year-old. I also found out that later that my 15-year-old sister was also shot in the same incident, and what was supposed to be one of the happiest times of my life was now engulfed in sadness that I had lost a friend, but also fear of how my sister would react to losing her best friend. By this point, gun violence had become a norm in my life and in my family's life. At just 17, phone calls like this were normal. I am here today because nobody should receive these phone calls, especially a child. I can recite countless other incidents, just like those two, in which my life has been affected by gun violence. The reality is that 17 lives are lost every weekend in Chicago and across the nation due to gun violence. These lives lost affect people like me, and they traumatize us forever. But they don't teach you that in school. Politicians very rarely speak about the real lives and real people affected by every single bullet. When our representatives take money from the NRA, they are telling millions of children across the nation that their lives don't matter. I am here today because my life is more important than money, and my sister's life is more important than guns.
That's right.
I am here today because this epidemic ends with me. It ends with us. When I was in high school and a friend would die, the world didn't stop. I barely even had enough time to mourn. Even though all I could think about was how I would never see that friend again, I was expected to just move on. And I've noticed that parents and teachers, they don't talk about that. They act like they don't understand what it's like or how hard it is for teenagers to focus on their life or even their future when the people around them are dying. When at any moment they know that they could be next. You kind of become desensitized to it, living in it and growing up in it. And when I went to college, I thought that things would be different. No more friends dying, no more not being able to be on my phone in public because I have to constantly watch my surroundings in case somebody starts shooting. I thought that I was free. It never occurred to me that just because I removed myself from that situation, that my friends wouldn't still die or that I wouldn't still receive phone calls like that. Or even more importantly, that I was still physically in danger because people shoot up college campuses way too frequently. In college, I realized that I would never actually be safe until I take a stand. My friends will never actually be safe until I take a stand. So I'm standing here before you, asking that we all say no more. No more senseless deaths, no more taking money from the NRA, and no more standing by while people around us are dying. Say something, do something. We are all here demanding for change, and we will get it. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for reminding us that this is about more than just schools and more than just mass shootings. This is about every life affected by every bullet. Now I would like to introduce Marshada, who is a mother, and she's going to be talking about it from a mother's perspective. That's you.
Dr. King dreamed of this day 55 years ago, that one day, right in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with the little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. And well, it looks like today his dream is